show you how to get time series data from Excel to Stata as well as R. Here I'm going to show you what is the data source. So Croatian Bureau of Statistics publishes or gathers a lot of data. One of them is related to tourism. If you click here, in my case, here you'll get something like this. So this is monthly data about tourist arrivals in Croatia. You have monthly data, quarterly data, and yearly data in one single sheet. We will be interested into total tourist arrivals, but you can follow the same procedure that I will describe here for every other data available here in this spreadsheet. So I'm interested in starting from column P8 to HY8. So this is what we want to get in Stata, and also I will not use anything to help me, so I will not just transpose it here. I will show you how to do it in Stata. So in Stata I need to import Excel, and then obviously I need to first see what is my path. So my path will be this, and I need to say, okay, this is sheet 4.3.1.1. So rate that I'm interested in is we set P8 to H8. We want all strings, so everything that I import will be in string format, and I will write here clear, but it is in this case obsolete. But if you miss something, then you will need to do it all over again. So now I have data in wide format, and you can see that I cannot reshape it by using reshape long, because I have here letters. I need to have I can have letters, but they need to be the same, so the stub of the string needs to be the same. And I also need something that resembles years, so I need some numbers that go from best is start with 1 and then with 208 finish with 218. So in order to do so, I will create a loop. So local I is equal to 1, and then I will create a loop for each var of my var list P_H1. I will just rename var with my numbers. I will also need to augment for each iteration so that E goes to 1 to 218. I finish my loop, and now I have what I want. I have stub that is same in every variable name, and I have numbering from 1 to 218, so the number of observations that I have in my database, actually the number of variables, but in a couple of seconds it will be a number of observations. Now I will order Stata to create a modification. I need this for a shape variable. I will also order it to be number 1. This is not necessary, but just to keep everything neat. Reshape long var, and I have now my ID, I have my time, so from 1 to 218, and this is it. We can see the result is what we wanted. Since we used all string options, so everything is here in red, but we will change this very soon and very easily. The next step is to eliminate quarterly data. If you look here, we know that quarterly data is every 4th observation in our range. So 4th, 8th, 12th, and so on. And then it repeats for each year. So there are two ways of fixing this. First, I will create a new variable called sequence, and I will use sequence or SIQ function to 16. So I will create sequences from 1 to 16 for each year. And then I can just delete every 4th, 8th, 12th, and 16th observation for each year. The other way to do this is if I use usual generate, so standard generate variable, and I create not sequence, but I can use function modulus on my variable time, and so modulus of time with respect to 4, and put it like this. So this means that this variable here, or the observations of these variables, are divided by 4, and if I have a remainder when I divide by 4, then I assign value 0 to it, and if not, so if time is equal, let's say 4, then I will get no remainder, so I will get value 1. If time is equal to 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, I will always get value 1. So now we will see whether this is okay, and we can see now that everything is okay. So we can just delete all the variables that have sequence, all the observations that have sequence 2 equal to 1. But since I want to show you one cool command that is used relatively rarely in Stata, I will use my first sequence, and I will use one nice function enlist. So enlist sequence, and then 4, 8, 12, and 16 observations will be deleted. So now I have what I wanted. So I have only monthly data. I can check here that after 207, I have 458. Okay, so this is it. Now I can keep everything except sorry, delete everything, but just keep time and 4, and I will rename it to be arrivals. I will also label arrivals appropriately. So these are tourist arrivals, actual total tourist arrivals. I will also string it, And now I will show it graphically, but before I do, I will set color scheme to 1, and now I can use, sorry, I need to create time, so this time is not appropriate, so I will drop time and I will create better or more purposeful time, and this is by using command tsm tkrm, and I will create new time that will start in 2010 and in January 2010. Sorry, tsm k. And now I can just order time k to be the first, and I can now use my line arrivals. And this is how to get time series data from wide format to long format and Stata, and how to show it graphically. Thanks for listening.